Hello.
Martha Mayberry,
Yes.
have you secured a burial plot for your husband?
Uh, I beg your pardon?
A burial plot for your husband?
Sir, my husband is still living.
We're down the road, ma'am.
Down what?
The road, ma'am? Down the road?
Down what road? Who is this?
Leicester Castle, Sunshine Funeral Home.
What exactly do you want?
Well, you see, many people wait until the inevitable happens, and then there is just so much to think about.
How did you get this number?
I beg your pardon?
My number? How did you get it?
Oh, we've got a list, ma'am.
Well, take me off your list and don't ever call here again. Goodbye.
But
Oh, hello.
we've got a special this week.
Who is this, please?
Leicester Castle.
The same gentleman who called a moment ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't I ask you to never call here again?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why are you calling?
I've got bills to pay just like everybody else.
Will you promise to never call here again?
Yes, ma'am.
Say, I promise.
I promise.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, first, let me tell you about the down the road plan. This is for people who don't expect to pass on anytime soon.
My husband is as healthy as a horse. He exercises every day and his diet is good.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
would you mind not interrupting me? Because then I tend to forget what I'm going to say.
I'm sorry.
Well, say a coffin costs $2,000. If you wait and you buy that coffin after your husband dies, it'll cost you even more when you factor in the inflation. But if you plan ahead and purchase that same coffin this week, we're prepared to let you have it for half off.
Half off?
Yes, ma'am.
That's $1,000.
Now, in addition to down the road, we offer another attractive plan called Buy and Bury. Now, with the Buy and Bury plan,
Wait. No. Buy and what?
Bury, ma'am, do you mind not interrupting?
I don't think I like the sound of that.
With the Buy and Bury plan, you must purchase the coffin and bury your husband this week.
No, stop. No, no. Stop right there.
I'm not going to get through this.
No, no. Forget that buy and bury thing. I told you my husband is still living. Right now, right now, as we speak, he is cleaning out the garage.
If you would just let me tell you a little bit
Do
about the
you
plan.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am, I understand what you're saying, but if you would please just let me explain how the Buy and Bury plan may prove beneficial to you.
But it doesn't apply to me. He's alive.
Is your husband retired?
What? Yeah,
Does he spend a lot of time around the house?
yeah,
Does he watch a lot of television?
yeah. I guess he does.
Real loud, because he's getting sort of hard of hearing?
Yeah, yeah, sort of.
It's bothersome, isn't it?
Well, I've asked him to turn it down.
Now, maybe after he's done in the garage, do you think he might traipse around inside the house, tracking dirt everywhere?
Well, he doesn't wipe his feet as good as he should. Maybe that's true.
Yeah. And who's going to clean that up?
Me.
Well, ma'am, let me just cut to the chase. Was your life a little bit easier when your husband was working more and traipsing less?
Well, if the truth be told,
I thought so. In a general sort of way, does your husband tend to take up more of your precious time now that he's retired and home every day?
no doubt about it.
Well, what's your favorite hobby?
What my favorite hobby? Um, reading.
Have you been doing a lot of that lately?
No, not really.
Why not?
Seems like my husband is always needing something.
Would you like to read more?
Yeah.
without all that noise from the television?
Yeah, I could probably concentrate better.
How would you like to come and go as you please without having to worry about taking care of somebody else?
It would tend to simplify things.
Ma'am, are you beginning to see the possibilities here?
I believe so.
Now, in order to take advantage of the buy and bury plan, you would need to prepare your husband this week.
Prepare?
Yes, ma'am.
You mean I would have to.
Well, yes.
Oh. Oh, I see.
And now that same coffin that cost you $2,000 with the buy and bury plan, it will only cost you $500. That's a savings of $1,500.
1,500?
Buy and bury this week, yes, ma'am, a savings, $1,500.
As in 1,500?
Dollars.
Whew. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
And now, if you're unable to perform the necessary preparations yourself, we have service personnel on call 24 hours a day, capable of assisting you.
Uh-huh, and how much would that cost?
That's $1,000.
Oh, wait, so I would only save $500.
That's correct, ma'am.
But the, down the road plan, well, that saves me $1,000, hmm?
Well, that's true, but you may have to wait a long time before you get around to reading all of your favorite books.
Yeah, but, no, down the road sounds like it's more economical.
Carpe diem.
Carpe what?
Diem. Seize the day.
Oh, okay. Okay, uh, okay, if I decide, and I have not decided anything yet, mind you, but if I let you, help, me, well, what would be the way? I mean, how would you
Prepare.
well,
I understand.
well, it's a reasonable question, isn't it?
In all honesty, I think all you really need to know is that my service personnel are efficient, swift, and professional with every prep.
Yeah, and painless,
Oh, absolutely. Feel free to go online. You could read the reviews.
Oh,
And, ma'am, there is something else that you may want to consider when considering the buy and bury plan.
now listen here, sir, I am not thinking about my husband's life insurance. That is very insulting.
No, 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 actually, I was just thinking about how exciting it's going to be for you to start your life all over again. You might discover a whole new world out there.
Huh. I have been dreaming of going to Paris my entire life, ever since I was a little girl.
Ma'am, if it's any help, most people select buy and bury rather than down the road.
Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna have to live with this for the rest of my life.
By all means, just take your time.
Buy and bury.
I assume that you will want our help with this then?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And will that be cash or charge?
Oh, Visa.
Card number?
It is 4532 7789
Hmm.
2134 9026.
The expiration?
September 2024.
And that little three-digit code on the back.
103.
Okay. And let's see, when's a convenient time for us to come out? How does tomorrow look?
Well, my my book club meets in the morning. Oh, and then I have to go with my husband for his annual wellness visit at the doctor.
What about tomorrow afternoon?
Uh, I think 2 o'clock would work.
Okay, well, I have your address. We will see you tomorrow at 2.
Okay, bye. Oh, hmm. Hon, You want anything special for dinner tonight?